Yo, what's good, YouTube? Crow here, aka Scoot, back with the almost at International Trainers League, International Draft Masters Season 3, Week number 5, and we're taking on BEML, coach of the Fluminense Flygons, and he is 1-3 going into the match, and we're 3-1, looking to start a mini streak here. We've got 2 wins in a row after losing in Week 2, so we're sitting at 3-1, and he's sitting at 1-3, like I mentioned. And he's got a pretty scary squad, though. As you can see, no team builder here. I lost this team in the wind as well. I actually had a different team titled Week 5 for the iDM, but I opened it up and it was nothing like, it didn't even have Incineroar in it. But obviously Incineroar was in this match, as you can see on screen. So what I can remember of the team, though, is we've got Landers Therian with Stealth Rocks. We've got Zera Aura, which is probably a Life Orb variant. I think it's a Life Orb substitute variant with 3 attacks. And then we've got a Scizor with Bullet Punch, Defog, Roost, and U-Turn, as well as Incineroar with Toxic, Knockoff, and U-Turn. And then Decidueye has Spirit Shackle, Roost, and Toxic. And Mega Diancie is a Protect, Moonblast, Hidden Power Fire variant. And the idea behind the team is to use Incineroar to poison Mandibuzz, use Decidueye to poison and Spirit Shackle the Shaman so that it cannot escape. It will be trapped, and then poison will wear it down as it can't switch out and get its natural cure. And it can't really do that much to me. I can Roost, Defog. I can Roost and Spirit Shackle repetitively until Toxic and Spirit Shackle will take it out. Also, Scizor puts pressure on Shaman, which is really nice. He doesn't bring his Charizard X or his Thundurus Incarnate. Speaking of his team, I'll put his bench underneath his squad there. He has Zard X, Thundurus Incarnate, Slowbro, Shaman, Diggersby, Savali, Mandibuzz, Donphan, Diancie, Scolipede, and the Escavalier. And we have Landers Therian, Zera Aura, Como-O, Necrozma, Scizor, Primarina, Incineroar, Decidueye, Glaceon, Mega Diancie, Tauros, and Garbodor. And my bench will appear above my Crow YouTube there on the left hand side there with my avatar of my team. And my Z-move users are Landers Therian, Incineroar, and Glaceon. His are Silvally and Scolipede, with still having, very scary Megazord X and Thundurus Incarnate, so on and so forth. So yeah, we've got Hidden Power Fire on Mega Diancie because this Escavalier is his only switch in. I think Moonblast and HP Fire were Protect and maybe either Rock Polish or Sub. I think maybe Rock Polish. I really like Rock Polish Mega Diancie in leagues. It's really nice. I don't know my Landers or my Zera Aura all that well in this matchup. I'm pretty sure it's Plasma Fist, Close Combat, and Fire Punch, but I don't want to just say that and be wrong. And I think Substitute to capitalize on a Scolipede Protect. I think that's the general idea behind it. And like I mentioned, the rest of the team is meant to Toxic and wear down Mandibuzz, Shaman, and the Slowbro, so that things like Landers, Therian, Mega Diancie, and Zera Aura can come in late game and just clean up. But yeah, that's going to be basically the team there. I guess I can't really talk too much about it, but we can go ahead and hop into the battle now and see what he wants to lead with. As we lead off with our Diancie, because we can just click Protect versus basically anything. If you wanted to lead with Scolipede and go for like a Z Aquatail or something like that, or I probably wouldn't stay in, but if you wanted to click Protect, or maybe Toxic Spike's predicting my switch or something like that, or he might predict me to go for Power Gem and he might just straight up switch out to a Escavalier, thinking that I'm invested to live any one hit of his. He could switch into Slowbro as a pivot here, but I think Escavalier is the best play. But what I'm going to do first is just click Protect here, as he just stays in and goes for the Hidden Power. So more than likely Hidden Power Fire for the Decidueye and the Scizor. So here I'm just going to hard switch out into my Incineroar. No matter what he goes for, I will eat it up. Even if we went for Earth Power there, I would have ate it up because I'm Assault Vest, I believe. No, I'm not Assault Vest, but I am like very, very specially defense invested. And here I'm just going to throw off a Toxic, predicting his Mandibuzz to come in. He does go into the Mandibuzz, so that's really good for me. This thing is now on a timer, which is something that you need when you face a Mandibuzz, because Mandibuzzes can be very annoying. However, I do have Thunderfuck and I have Zeraora and Mega Diancie there, so I guess Slowbro and Mandibuzz isn't the best core versus me anyway. So I go for the knockoff there as he switches hard into Slowbro. I'm not sure what the play was there. And then I just U-turn out as he goes back into Mandibuzz. And I'm going to click Hidden Power Fire here and catch the Escavalier upon the switch in, popping its Occaberry, being able to easily knock it out on the following turn. And now he brings in the Decidueye, and he's going to go hard for the substitute. So here's a little bit of mind games here. I'm going to click the Bullet Punch as he could potentially set up a Swords Dance, but he goes straight for the Earthquake. And that being said, I'm pretty sure that he's going to click Earthquake or Fire Punch here. And on the off chance that he clicks Earthquake or Fire Punch, I want to click Bullet Punch and get some chip damage off on him. But he's actually going to reveal Substitute here, which pops his Salac Berry, meaning he gets a boost in speed. I am able to break his sub here thanks to Bullet Punch's priority, but he does get rid of me, and now he's got the boost, which is a little bit scary. So what I'm going to do is go hard into my Incineroar here, and what he's going to do, well, I'm going to predict him to go for an Earthquake to try to get some damage on my Incineroar here and potentially knock me out. So I'm going to hard switch into my Landers and get a double Intimidate off on this Diggersby here, so it's not as big of a threat. And now I can just safely set up my Stealth Rocks as he hard switches into his Mandibuzz. Now Mandibuzz, he's kind of forced to defog here because Scolipede and Mandibuzz prefer rocks to not be up. So I'm actually going to set up my rocks once again and try to get him to blow half, and then set up my rocks one more turn and then hard switch out into either Incineroar or Mega Diancie. And here's the turn. I'm going to hard switch into my Incineroar, but he goes Slowbro on the same exact turn here. I can't knock him out with knockoff. It doesn't do enough without an item, so I'm just going to U-turn out here into Decidueye. And now I'm going to click Spirit Shackle, hoping he goes into his Shaman. But he actually goes into Mandibuzz, which means he can either Roost or Defog here. I think Roost is his better play, so that he can get some health back and switch in later. But he actually goes for the Defog here, so now he's in a position to where Mandibuzz can't switch in on any of my Mons now. And he's forced to switch off, or sack off Diggersby. So now Mandibuzz becomes a late game sack as well, and he just lost his Diggersby to a sack. So had he just roosted there and then defogged later, he could have potentially, sacked Diggersby there, went to Scolipede the following turn, and then maybe lost Mandibuzz later to, defog later on. But yeah, he goes into Scolipede after Diggersby goes down. I switch out from my Diancie into my Landers as he goes for the Z Aquatail, and then sets up a Swords Dance, or he goes for another Aquatail. Wait, hold on. I lived that. Set up Stealth Rocks as he went for an Aquatail. And, I mean, yeah, that's what happened. And now I go into my Incineroar. He goes for the Aquatail again. It doesn't knock me out, but I reveal that my best way to hit him is Earthquake. So he takes advantage of that. He sets up a Swords Dance. Now I have to sack off my Decidueye so that I can intimidate this thing one more time. What I should do is go hard into Decidueye here on this turn. Excuse me. I should have went hard into Incineroar on that turn and sacked off Incineroar and kept my Decidueye for Slowbro and Shaman. I should have sacked off Incineroar on that turn, and that would have got him at only +1 attack, and he would have had to attack me. If he missed Mega Horn there, he would have had to attack me anyway because Earthquake knocks out, and then I could have went hard into my Mega Diancie and revenge killed him. Unfortunately, I let Decidueye go down and then have to go into Incineroar the following turn anyway to get the Intimidate off, and I lose Incineroar because of a miscalc. I thought I lived the Aquatail because I calced earlier. The earlier damage did 37%, so I figured that at +1 it wouldn't be able to do enough, but it does just enough. I think he was adamant and max attack. Anyways, I go into Zeraora hoping I can live any hit here, because if I can live a hit, then I can knock him out and pressure whatever comes in. And if he goes straight into the Shaman, Fire Punch will put it in range of Mega Diance's Moonblast, and then Moonblast can potentially win. But yeah, look, it looks like the play was to not let the Decidueye go down to the Mega Horn, hard switch into my Incineroar, it faints to the Mega Horn, then I go hard into Mega Diancie, and I would still have a full health Zeraora and a full health Decidueye in the back. And then Mega Diancie would have lived this hit. I would have knocked out the Scolipede as I do here, and then I would be in a really solid position with a 1% Mega Diancie, which outspeeds his entire team, and I would have two Mons in the back with full health. Zeraora would be at 100%, and Scolipede would be at like 90% or so. And I think I would have a really, really solid chance to win that game. I played around the Scolipede really, really badly and lost two Pokemon for one, and then ended up going into Zeraora before I went into Mega Diancie to claim the knockout, and it was definitely something that I regret. And looking back on, I was just couldn't understand why I played like that. And I'm going to lose 3-0 here, and I deserve to lose as bad as I played, especially in the end game there. I felt that the early to mid game was all mine. Then when he brought the Scolipede in, I played around it poorly. I set up Stealth Rocks when it was unnecessary, so on and so forth. But yeah, it's going to be a good game to BML. Excuse me. Good luck the rest of the season, my dude. I hope you enjoy it. And we're going to try to bounce back in week 6. I think we're facing off against the undefeated Shamrock Snovers, coached by Impledge, so look out for that. Let me know what you thought about the prep and the plays on both sides of the field. You can talk crap about me in the comment section on how poorly I played the end game. And yeah, just give me some feedback. But yeah, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, all the good stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.